Time and time again. Hello, great people of the world. Um, Good morning. How you doing? All that type of pleasantries. This is going to be in your face type of uh this is going to be an in your face type of real. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of people in their feelings in regards to this one. Uh, they said this time and time again that a lot of these things just honest. Just got to be honest with a lot of stuff. And like, it's a revolving door for the most part because a lot of people just they go out of their way to just don't care. Some people go out of their way to remain stupid. Some people go out of their way to remain ignorant. They love being ignorant. They don't really care if they don't even care that they're ignorant until somebody cuss them the fuck out for being ignorant. And guess what? I'm that person. I'm gonna put you motherfuckers, ignorant motherfuckers, on the summer jam screen. That's my job. Okay. I'm gonna read a handful of comments. Okay. And I want you guys to just be patient because there's quite a few of these comments. And if this is you, then yeah. See, this is why we ask a lot of people to take the time out and just get an education. Just pretend like you got an education, okay? Pretend like you got an education. Pretend that you got 5 goddamn doctrines, okay? Just pretend for a second. Okay? And I don't back down from shit. I don't really care if you get in your fucking feelings because I'm going to highlight it anyway. So if you say some dumb shit, you say something smart, I'm going to highlight it. That's what we do. That's what I do in particular. So I was asked a question again by quite a few people. So I decided to make a video on this particular person that you see in the title. And you could tell when people just read the title. You can tell when people just don't really listen to the video just based on how they respond. They didn't even look at this video is what 7 minutes long. 7 minutes long. Like, half of you motherfuckers, if it ain't a YouTube shorts of a TikTok video that's 30 seconds or 15 seconds, you motherfuckers have already disengaged. Like, your brain can't even equate what it takes to listen to a 7-minute video. Like, you can't do it. And then have the unmitigated gall to sit up here and say that other people are stupid because you can't comprehend. You had a mitigated goal to write down paragraphs when you stupid. Okay? Like, people's attention span these days is absolute in the shitter. Okay, it's worse than shit. But I'm the right motherfuckers to put y'all in y'all place. So if you want to be, you want to be willingly ignorant, this ain't the place for you. You say something stupid, you say something uneducated, you say something it doesn't even take that much time to listen to what somebody actually said. Okay, so I'm gonna read everybody's comment on this video about should the Atlanta Falcons bring in Malik Willis or Stetson Bennett. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Okay, just read. I want to read the points that I made in this video. Again, you guys can check out the video for yourself. Okay? You can check it out for yourself. But it was 3 points that I made in this particular video in regards to Stetson Bennett. Everybody know how I feel about it. Like everybody know how I feel about Stetson Bennett. Who's ever followed me on any social media platform, you've ever talked to me, y'all know exactly how I feel about him. It ain't a fucking secret. Okay? I'm not the prototypical Georgia fan. I like Georgia Tech. I follow Georgia Tech. I cheer for Georgia Tech. And if you are a Georgia Bulldogs fan, it's damn near a sin against man for you to cheer for Georgia and Georgia Tech. Okay, so I'm not your prototypical. I give Kirby hell about the dumb decisions that he made at quarterback, the dumb decision that he made as offensive coordinator. I've given him hell for it, but I've given him a lot of praise. So I'm not your prototypical, and I know what comes with that, and that's all right with me. But I cheer for the team in itself. But there was 3 points that I made with Mr. Bennett, and I put aside my own personal bias and feelings. I wouldn't say bias, but more so my feelings for Stetson, and I was honest about it. So in those points, I said, 1, he's fairly efficient. Okay? 1, in regards to him as a quarterback, he's fairly efficient. I don't think that's too low. I don't think that's too high. I think that's pretty decent. As far as him and a passer, he's fairly efficient. It's not overboard. Okay? I said he makes plays with his legs. I don't think that's too up. I don't think that's too down. I think it's exactly what it is. And the third one I said I don't see him as a starter. I thought that was pretty straightforward. I thought it was honest, and I gave my honest opinion about it. Okay? It's my honest opinion. So I want to read you guys something, show you something real quick. Okay. So this guy decides to write this comment. And like I said, I love to read the comments. Like I said, you don't have too many creators that do what I do. I'm fine with it. I was gravy, baby. But he said, I see Mike's takes are still awful. Stetson Bennett is terrible. And he don't know how much of a Malik Willis improvement is because of him or him being coached up by LaFleur. If we have to have a new backup, I'd rather it be someone the new offensive play caller is familiar with and can get the most out of them until Penix is healthy. I'm sure you guys have seen that video. I'm sure you guys have seen the video by now. What's terrible about it? What's terrible about saying that he was traded for and Malik Willis? They wanted Malik Willis. It's like, this is what we mean about it don't matter what you say. People, they not even listening to anything that you saying. Okay? They're not listening to anything. A lot of people look at the title. Okay? They just look at the title and then they're not listening to a damn word that you're saying. And this is how guys like Donald Trump, this is how people like whoever, George Bush, this is how Hillary Clinton, a lot of these people get in office. Some of your worst despised politicians, this is how they get in office. It's because people don't fucking read. People don't take the time out to actually listen to what people are saying. This is why bad things happen to good people and bad things happen to bad people. It's because people don't take the time out to use common sense anymore. They don't even take time out to look at their own paycheck and say, hey, I'm missing $2. Because you're so happy just to get paid, you're not even looking at the dynamics. Y'all not even looking at your paycheck, where the money is going, and all this. Y'all don't know. This is how you get robbed. This is how people are getting put in office, because you don't take the time out to you don't take the time out to even listen. A lot of these things happen is because you don't take the time out to listen. You are so infatuated with your own personal opinions and your feelings to see this. It's 7 minutes, people. The video is literally 7 minutes. And the crazy part about him saying this, oh, we don't know about if Malik Willis is about if it was him or the system. Clearly, we've said that. Clearly, I made that clear. Clearly, we talked about this. I want to highlight the fact that who the fuck said I like anything about Stetson Bennett? Who said I want Stetson Bennett? In the same video, he accused me of saying Stetson Bennett is such a great quarterback. I clearly stated in it. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can do something. Because like I said, I think it's funny. This is why I say, and this is why people get cursed out, and people say, Mike, why are you so mean to people? Why are you so mean? Well, this is the reason why. You stupid. Okay? This is because you're stupid. Okay? This is why you get cussed out. And if I want anybody to, like, if you can bookmark, clip this part of the show, okay, it's 12 minutes in. This is the reason why people get cussed out here on Mad Mike Sports. And I don't give a flying fuck if you feel okay. This is why you get called a stupid motherfucker, okay? This is why. So I want to play what I said about Stetson Bennett, okay? See if I can find the right point.
Do that. He has the guts or the balls that a lot of players, fans, I should say, and some players too. Players respect the fact that he has the guts to be able to make plays out of nothing. So there are some good things when it comes to Stetson, but like I said, as a possible starting job for the Atlanta Falcons, I do not see that whatsoever. I think he'll be a guy that you could probably bring in if he was a free agent. I don't see the Rams going for another quarterback, but hell, you may not. We may see them go to a new quarterback. So, being that Matthew Stafford, at some point in time is going to call it quits. They could be, priming themselves for a new quarterback. So Stetson Bennett could probably be one of those guys that come to the forefront to come.
Clearly, Mike said, I don't see him as a starting quarterback. See, this is what I mean by people don't even take the time out. Like, people complain about clickbait, but your brain is on clickbait. Your brain is clickbait, okay? Because you can't read. Comprehension ain't a skill that you have been born with. It's obvious that you stupid. We've had hours upon of hours and years on years when we talking about whether it's Stetson Bennett, Malik Willis, so many different platforms that say it, and then people write stuff like this and then wonder why you get cussed out, wonder why you get blocked. It's because you stupid. And I've had so many people tell me, Mike, don't say that to me. You hurt people's feelings. Fuck you and your feelings. Fuck you if you don't like the way whoever speak on it. Because when you're dealing with stupid people, it ain't no way you can make common sense out of stupid. It's not my job to understand stupid. It's my job to call stupid stupid. Stupid. We're complaining about Mike not totally crapping on a player. My job ain't, like, even as a fan, my job ain't to be as mad as you. And Truth say this shit all the time. Okay? Truth always says this. Okay? I can't, my job is not to, if people want you to be as mad as they are. I'm not as mad as you are about Stetson Bennett. I have my opinion. I don't think he's a good quarterback at all. But when I say he's terrible, absolutely not. I don't think he's a terrible job. I just don't think he's starting quarterback. I don't think he's a starting quarterback. Especially not for the Atlanta Falcons. I don't think he fits what the Atlanta Falcons could do. What he does. And it's clear that the Rams don't view him as a great quarterback because, for one, he would have had an opportunity to start. They wouldn't be shooting Matthew Stafford up with every drug and like the dude done had surgeries on top of surgeries and done had drugs. It's like he gets shots after shot after shot. Like they wouldn't be doing all this to keep Matthew Stafford healthy if they believed in Stetson Bennett. So this is not my opinion on Stetson. The proof is in front of you. Okay? It ain't even that difficult. It's not that difficult to understand. My job is, again, my job as a fan of the game and a student of the quarterback position, because I'm a student of the quarterback position. There are aspects of, there's an aspect, and I like this comment by John, okay? Like, and like I said, John, like, this is the way, you know, I like, especially myself, one kid, like, this is how we think. So this is absolutely the right word. Okay? This is the right word. Okay, my job is to just, like I said, I like I said, I've never, and I'm telling you right now, okay? I've never gone with the narrative of how everybody else view people. I didn't say, man, look, would I want Stetson Bennett on my Georgia Bulldog team? Hell no. I don't want that son of a bitch. I thought he was terrible then. I thought he was terrible. I still think he's terrible now. I don't want him nowhere now on my team. Stetson Bennett to be the last quarterback I'll look at. Okay? Stetson Bennett he'd be the last quarterback I would look for. There's no way in hell. I don't give a damn about him running in 15 circles. I don't care about him leading, quote unquote, and I see that loosely, leading one of the greatest defensive periods in college football history with the University of Georgia. Shit, he could have averaged 15 points a game and Georgia still would have won games. That's how great that defense was. So I don't think Stetson Bennett was one of the main reasons why the Georgia Bulldogs won. No, I don't. And I've stood on that for years. But if you want me to sit up here and just shit on the young man just because you don't like him, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be honest about his skill set. And I've always said he's a fairly adequate quarterback. He understands. He's incredibly intelligent. He's incredibly smart. I don't think he has a good arm at all. Okay? But having a smart, intelligent quarterback with reasonable athleticism who can make plays with his legs and he got guts. That ain't good enough for me, but as a backup quarterback, bring him in. But if you want me to say that Stetson Bennett is a champion, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, I think anybody that says that about Stetson Bennett is an idiot. Anybody that says Stetson Bennett is the greatest quarterback or one of the greatest quarterbacks in Georgia history is a fucking idiot. I personally believe that. I'm hearing a lot of people saying, "Man, we need to bring in Malik Willis for what? We done already had Malik Willis. Y'all didn't want that either. We've had Malik Willis. His name is Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota and Malik Willis is essentially the exact same player. Okay? Both of those guys' skill sets are damn near the exact same. Like, there's nothing great about what Stetson Bennett did in any way, shape, or form. He rode the coattails of a great defense, a great head coach, and a damn good running game and offensive line, which is fine. Many quarterbacks have done that. That's not just an opinion that's synonymous to Stetson Bennett, but it's greatly exaggerated that he's some legend quarterback. I think any quarterback in Georgia history could have done exactly what Stetson did. That's just my opinion. Like, you can't tell me that Malik Willis and Marcus Mariota ain't the same fucking player. They goddamn near the same skill set. Hey, I don't do skills. Like, everybody can say, well, he was more skilled. No, that don't matter in football. Because when your ass is getting hit on that damn football field, all that skill shit goes out of the window. Most of the time when running backs get their ass hit and they keep taking that pounding, most of them don't want to keep getting hit. Ask Peyton Hillis when he started getting hit and getting hurt. Yeah, that changed real quickly. I mean, even the great Barry Sanders got tired of getting hit and getting hurt. And guess what he did? He retired. So when you get on that field, all that skill shit go out the window. Some people just don't have the guts, the gall to keep getting hit and keep getting hurt. And that's when all that skill crap go out of the window. I want a mentally strong quarterback first and foremost. And at the end of the day, we don't even know who our quarterback. We don't even know offensive line. I mean, we don't know if we're gonna have a different offensive line. We don't know if we're gonna have a different type of running game. We don't know who the quarterback or the play call it is, and we're already in our feelings. Which brings me to my next point. Who says Clint Kubiak is the perfect guy? Who said that Clint Kubiak is someone that Matt Ryan wants? Who said that he can't be a great play caller? Who can't say who's to say that Mike McDaniel isn't the perfect guy for the job here in Atlanta. We don't have a damn clue because guess what? The Falcons have yet to even hire a general manager. And we got people have lost their cotton picking mind because we didn't get Harbaugh didn't give anybody. Harbaugh didn't give any team a chance at his services. He didn't even care. A lot of these teams, a lot of these from players to coaches to executives, they have their own agenda, including Matt Ryan at this point. Matt Ryan is another one that he clearly has an agenda. Mr. Blank has an agenda. That's why he fired everybody. He fired them, everybody in the dang gone building with a significant title because he has an agenda. And until they're vocal, until they make the right hire, the Falcons have yet to even start the second round of interviews. They have a clear agenda. I don't know what that agenda is, but we got guys like D-Leg going on shows. He going out of his way to pick on the Atlanta Falcons. I'm like, that fucking pariah look, Sam has this saying is, you can suck a camel dick with acid on it. Hey? You can suck a camel dick with acid on it. This is how I feel about D-Led. He's a disgrace to anything Falcons. Okay? He is Satan as far as I'm concerned. All he is here to, all D-Led is here is to create confusion and divide the entire space in its entirety. With his old 1920 ass articles that he be writing for the AGC. And those types of some bitches who are, like, everything that come out of their mouth is, man, you need to get more Georgia players. You need to hire this guy because I think D-Led is a fucking pariah. And if he don't get his way in regards to him being the first person to ask questions and all that type of stuff, he go on a whole campaign to shit on the organization. And if I was the organization, I would have, long time ago, I would put if I had a size 16 shoe, I'd turn that son of a bitch sideways and stick it up his ass. He's an evil, conniving son of a bitch. And us as not only just the extension of the media, but fans, we need to get rid of these pariahs, these evil son of a bitches like D-Led, who is only here to create confusion. D-Led is just like the motherfuckers that was in the 90s that was creating that East Coast, West Coast beef bullshit. This is D-Led. He's only here to create division. And that son of a bitch need to go to fucking hell. Fuck D-Led. Anything that he does. Mike don't follow D-Led on shit. I don't give a fuck if y'all do, but I'm not. Fuck him. Everything about that dude is about how the fuck the word to say? I'm so goddamn man, I can't. Preservation. Okay? Everything is about that. He wants to sell as many articles so he can get rich. He want to sell. He want to be the first guy in the room to ask questions because it's all about him. We got rid of Rich McKay. That son of a bitch need to be the first one to go. D-Led needs to be the first motherfucker that we petition And I'm not saying petition him. You can do what the fuck you want to do. I have already blocked. I don't follow that motherfucker on anything. One thing I believe, you can have your own opinion, but when you have a position of power and leadership, your responsibility is to do your fucking job and not fucking try to get guys fired and not use your position to talk shit about people. That son of a bitch can go to fucking hell, all I care. D-Led is the worst thing he's the worst thing in Falcons media. The worst. Oh man, Mike, what about guys like Mark Zeno? Well, Mark Zeno don't totally shit on the Atlanta Falcons organization from the top to the bottom and then sit in the fucking room and say, "Hi, Mr. Blank, how you doing, buddy?" He can kiss my ass. Fuck him and his articles. That ancient ass bullshit. It's nothing but negativity with this dude. His little girlfriend got cut. Let me say it. His boyfriend that got cut got fired, and now he's now he's just on a complete tour to talk crap about Mr. Blank and then get in his. I'm glad Mr. Blank didn't pay him no attention. He was asking everybody else what they thought. D-Led, he had to wait. So fuck him and his article. Fuck him and his quote-unquote professionalism. Fuck him and his 40 years or 30 years or whatever the fuck he's been doing this. I don't fuck him and his seniority. That son of a bitch he's a negative piece of absolute crap. Do your fucking job. Leave your opinions out of it. Leave your thoughts out of it. Like, he had nothing bad to say about Raheem. And now Raheem get fired. You go on a whole rampage talking about the Falcons organization is just a terrible organization. How about you talk about how much of a liar that Raheem was? Because all he did was lie. All he did was connive. All he did was bad coaching. You think the Atlanta Falcons, with his resume, giving a black man a chance, would have thought he would have been that terrible and that stupid after he helped the Atlanta Falcons get to a Super Bowl? Like, come on, man. Like, my thing is all the evidence is in front of you of what happened with this Atlanta Falcons organization, and it was clear that Rich McKay did all of this. He was the manipulative guy. He was manipulating the situation with his power, with his dad. Okay? He was manipulating the whole thing. So, but like I said before, yeah, I believe that too, John. I believe that too. I believe that. Like, all that, look, bro. One of the things you look at, whether AFN, Mad Mike Sports, the Unholy Alliance, we have, and we've always had, a multitude of people from different ethnic backgrounds, all demographics. We include everybody. Everybody be a part of us all that pro black and pro whatever you want to call it, that hotep stuff. Like, man, please. Now, there to address the rumor that is going around, and now everybody has always like asked me, Mike, who do you think, who do you think should be the coach for the Atlanta Falcons? Well, it's not somebody y'all think. that I should a lot of people probably thinking themselves like, well, Mike, who's the guy who should we hire as head coach? I've already said it. The perfect job for the Atlanta Falcons, two people. One of them, I think he's not going to get the job, but I think there's one person that I think is perfect for the Atlanta Falcons. And that person, starting with the second guy, Mike McDaniel. I think Mike McDaniel is the perfect guy for the Atlanta Falcons offensively. Whether or not he's going to get the job, whether or not he's going anywhere else. I think his offense is perfectly set up for a guy, and obviously he's set, and played. Let's say played. Excuse me. But obviously he's coached with a guy that is left-handed. Coached a guy that was left-handed in Tua Tagovailoa, so he knows those small things that you should do with a quarterback. And then the guy that I think is the favorite in my honest opinion, I think it's Kevin Stefanski. Two-time head coach, two-time coach of the year. He got to be a good coach in order for that to happen. Whether people like it or not, he got his own gender. He wants his own quarterback. Doesn't matter. I think he's an extremely qualified guy. I think Clint Kubiak is another one of those guys. But I think me personally, I think the guys that I think that are perfect for the Atlanta Falcons are Mike McDaniel. And there's questions of whether or not his mentality is suited to be a head coach, which is questionable, debatable. And everybody would be right in regard to his personality and him not, being so-called a head coach. There's been questions that, players run over him. I mean, that's debatable. Like I said, you can think what you want to think about. But I think he's very good. He comes from that Kyle Shanahan tree. But the thing about Stefanski, he's done it all. He's a very good quarterback. He's a guy that develops quarterbacks, and he has a history of developing quarterbacks the proper way. So, my opinion, if I was forced to hire one guy and say one guy, if I was forced to say one guy was going to be the Atlanta Falcons head coach, I think that guy would be Kevin Stefanski. Now, I'm hearing guys like Jesse Minter. I mean, depending on where the Falcons want to go, if they want to go with a defensive mind and they want to, kind of make this Atlanta Falcons going into the future a a defensive-oriented franchise from here on out, then Jesse Minter will be one of those guys. I think Jesse Minter is he's a brilliant guy in regards to his schemes, being able to attack. Like, I love attacking coaches on the defensive side of the ball. You got to be aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. Can't be playing cover 3 and soft coverage and all that stuff. Like, you got to hit somebody. You got to get after people. That's the only way to go defensively, in my opinion. You got to have some headhunters. So Jesse Minter has a history of developing guys, but so is a guy like Kevin Stefanski. He has a history of that. So I want a history of success and development. I don't want guys that are just good play callers. I want guys in here who can develop. At this point, the Falcons need to develop talent, because we know it's not that difficult for the Atlanta Falcons to recognize talent. The front office has done a pretty good job of doing exactly that. Well, Kirby Smart name is not. Matt Ryan used Kirby Smart as an example of the type of coach that he likes. Kirby Smart is not going anywhere, okay? Why wouldn't anybody want to bring up? Like, why wouldn't people bring up Kirby? Kirby's a brilliant guy. He knows one thing about, like, him, about Kirby that I respect the hell out of, even offensively. I don't think he knows a damn thing about quarterbacks. But I know he knows the style of quarterback that he wants. I think that's it. Kirby knows the exact mentality he wants from a quarterback, and he goes with that. You don't have to be the expert at the quarterback position. Just understand the type of quarterback that you want. Guy that's going to be tough mentally, tough physically, not going to give up that type of stuff. And you've seen a lot of those quarterbacks that he's brought in and he's had. They may not be the best quarterbacks in terms of skill, but Kirby knows exactly the type of quarterback that he wants. Kirby is a defensive guru. Kirby is what I call a real players coach. Okay? Not that punk ass shit that we saw from Raheem Morris, because we know Raheem, all he did was look. Kirby is one thing about Kirby, he's not an enabler. Raheem is an enabler. Right? There are two styles, in my opinion, of players coaches. There's a players coach in Kirby Smarts. There's a players coach in Kirby Smart's instance where he only breeds tough guys who actually tough players that want to, that actually want to play and learn. And then there's guys like Raheem Morris that only wants to suck off players because he want to become their friends. And he's not looking to push those guys. He's not pushing those guys. And I want a players coach like Kirby Smart that's going to push his players to be great. And there are a players coach that just want to be everybody's friend. I don't need that. I don't need that. Call that bullshit. You go to hell, Chauncey. Ain't no damn Happy Mike. But now call that shit, like, no. You can tell Kirby and his players, the way he pushed those guys for greatness Raheem is trying to suck them off as great as he possibly can so we can be friends. If everybody on your staff like you and they ain't got nothing, critical to say about you, man, you clearly ain't doing your job. Because anybody that knows me, it's like, boy, I complain about the smallest shit. Like when I'm training people, like I have an idea of exactly how a brand should be run. And if you step out of that, oh boy, man, you're gonna be going at it. Everybody knows that, but they know you're gonna get success. You're going to get success. If you get on my team, you're going to see success. You're going to be popular. When you come on my team and you be a part of my team, motherfuckers gonna know who you are. They know that with me. Half the motherfuckers in this space has been on my team, on our team. So you know you're going to be successful if you come over here. But I'm going to get in your shit and we going to fight. Some can take it, some can't take it. But you're going to see success. You're going to get results. So I see myself more so like a Kirby Smart than a Raheem Morris that's willing to kiss everybody's ass and be everybody's friend. Fuck all that. Now, a lot of people said something about why. Someone said something about why everybody's saying Ben Johnson. He getting results. Why is everybody like? Take the time to think about what y'all be asking sometimes. Why is everybody saying Ben Johnson? Like, why everybody saying Ben? He getting results. He turned Mustang Jr. into a respectable quarterback. You saw what's happening in Detroit. He left Detroit. The offense don't look the same. It's just he getting results. It just come down to get results. Like you can't say this guy's a great coach, okay? You can't say a guy is a good coach and he should receive second, third, fourth chances if he's not getting results. Everybody keep telling me, man, Raheem is a good. Fuck that. We lost. Every time he's here, we lose. So all that, he's a brilliant coach and he got incredible knowledge. Bullshit. You're only brilliant when you actually get, okay? You only brilliant when you get results. Ben Johnson get results. You can say how he does it, the way he says and all the things, all that crap. Because I heard people get, he mad because he said 28-3. I don't give a shit. If I got to do anything and everything to motivate my players for what it is, like, look, I'm going to do it. And Ben Johnson gets results. So you can say however you want to say about Stefanski, Ben Johnson, all these other players, all these other coaches, Bill Belichick, all these guys, these motherfuckers get results. I don't give a damn if it's cheating. I don't give a damn if it's, isolating players, whomever, not answering questions. Give me the results. To hell with your feelings. To hell what you think this guy is. We need guys that's on here that are going to get results. It's all about the results. I don't care nothing about whether you, I like this guy's system. Screw him and his system if it ain't getting results. If he ain't winning games, winning championships, winning coaches of the years, all that type of stuff, none of that matters. I don't give a damn about no. Look, all due respect, culture is a made up word for I want what I want. I hear so many people talk about Atlanta culture. It ain't Atlanta culture. Because Atlanta culture actually wins. The Atlanta Braves won. The Atlanta United won. The Georgia Bulldogs won. So that ain't no Atlanta. This ain't Atlanta culture. I don't even know what that means. If we're going to be real, Atlanta culture ain't nothing but fucking losers. Culture ain't never won no damn championship. Okay? Culture ain't never won no damn championships. This is why people keep telling me, man, Stet Quavius, man, he represents the black people. Let's call him Stet Quavius Bennett. The fuck out of here. The fuck I care about a fucking culture. Win, damn it. Fuck that culture shit. That's a made up word for some shit that you want. Everybody is entitled to like the type of style of offense, defense, whatever team, players, all that. You're entitled to have that. When we up here talking about Atlanta culture, you speaking for yourself when you say that. Look, I think that shit the goofiest shit ever. When people sit up here talking about some goddamn culture. The fuck is a culture? What the fuck is culture if you losing? If you ain't winning championships? What the fuck is culture? What the fuck is culture if a Quavius Bennett is sitting on the fucking bench as a backup? Fuck that culture shit. Fuck your opinions if that shit ain't leading the championships. I don't even know what the fuck Atlanta culture. What the fuck does Atlanta culture mean? We eating pig feet and fucking hog mog and shit? Lemon pepper wings? Like, what the fuck is Atlanta culture? What the fuck is Atlanta culture in football? What the fuck does that even mean? The fuck is that stupid shit means? Atlanta. What the fuck is, somebody explain to me, what the fuck is culture? Because the Georgia Bulldogs ain't in Atlanta. They in Athens. I'm not asking you. I'm asking you what the fuck this culture means. I hear so many people say Atlanta culture. What the fuck is Atlanta culture when Atlanta has so many different types of people? I don't even, like, it's a made up fucking word to mean what people want it to mean. But I don't even know what culture mean if you fucking losing all the time. What does culture mean if you're always losing? I want to honestly know that. And here you go. Look, I love these types of comments. I ask a question. Everybody always say, man, ain't no need to get overly much. Tell me what you said it. What does culture mean? Because everybody always say things, but they can't even explain the shit that they saying. The fuck does culture mean? Like all this, oh, Mike, don't get overly. Explain to me what culture means. The Falcons are losers. We ain't never won a championship, but we got so many fans up here talking about, oh man, we need Atlanta. What is Atlanta culture? I don't care. Tell me what it means. The city got many people in it. Oh, you just talking about black? Because Armando Black Sports TV. You don't realize that your name is saying exactly that. I just want you to say what you say. Your name is saying it in itself. I'm talking about the city culture. I was not talking about sports. What the fuck does city culture got to do with fucking hiring an Atlanta Falcons head coach? The fuck does that got to do with anything? Because we got Native American people in Atlanta, African, Indian, European people. Is that what you're referring to as black people? Come on, people. Look, don't everybody get don't everybody get quiet now when I ask a fucking question. You mentioned culture. You put words in my mouth. I'm on the exit. Get out of here, bitch. Okay, get the fuck up out of here. Ask a fucking question. You say something about culture and you talk about the city. Well, what? The city got many people in it. You got this bullshit, Armando Black Sports, and then coming here with this fucking culture shit. And then when somebody call you out on that dumbass shit you saying, you like, man, I'm about to exit stage. Get the fuck out of here with that weak ass shit. Everybody's included in fucking Atlanta, not just fucking black people. Fuck all y'all niggas with that bullshit. Y'all want to sit up here and talk about black, and act like everybody else don't fucking exist. Fuck y'all. Who the fuck are y'all is? Who the fuck are you to sit up here and say what the fuck Atlanta is? Who the fuck are y'all to sit up here and say Atlanta is all black? Get the fuck out of here with that stupid ass shit. And then want to demand respect. Y'all motherfuckers want to demand respect and then shit on everybody else that lives in Atlanta. The fuck out of here. And get mad at Donald Trump for doing the same stupid ass shit that y'all doing. The fuck out of here. That weak ass shit. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you and that Armando Black sports shit. Fucking sports ain't all about black people. Some of the greatest fucking players are white. And we got one right now, and his name is Matthew Thomas Ryan. Fuck out of here. You niggas get on my nerve with that dumbass shit. Y'all want everything in Atlanta to be all about black people and disregard people, and then in the same sentence say, man, we need to respect black people. Like we don't have to respect everybody. Fuck out of here. Fuck all that hotep ass shit. Fuck out of here with that black ass shit. Y'all want respect, but y'all disrespecting everybody while demanding respect. The fuck out of here. Act like one of the greatest tight ends of all time, Antonio Gonzalez. Okay? He ain't black. One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Your motherfucker don't even respect Warren Moon. You can't even tell me one thing about fucking Warren Moon. He black. Y'all don't even respect Warren Moon. You don't even get him man no time of day whatsoever. Y'all don't praise this man whatsoever. Ronald Cunningham, y'all don't praise him at all. Fuck you. And anybody that thinks like that, you can fuck off. You got black people that's doing so much good in the black community in black sports. Guess what? Y'all don't even praise them. But a nigga that wears Jordans, a nigga that sit up here and wear starter cap jackets and from 1980 and shit, y'all love to praise them. But a black nerd, yeah. A black nerd? Nah, y'all don't want nothing to do with the black nerds. Fuck out of here. Or that Atlanta culture shit. Fuck you and your fucking Atlanta culture bullshit. People want respect, but they want to sit up here and disrespect people while commanding and demanding respect. Fuck out of here. Unsubscribe, motherfucker. Fuck you and anybody that say that stupid ass shit. command and respect and talk about black culture like black people the only people in the fucking world. Fuck out of here. Everybody fucking deserves to be included in every fucking thing. Who the fuck are you to tell somebody that they don't? Fuck you. The fuck out of here with that shit. Anybody got some fucking questions? They fucking clown up here talking about some black culture in Atlanta, like culture in Atlanta is about black people. Man, fuck you. Some of my best fucking friends are fucking white. The fuck out of here. Y'all want to keep that hotep shit? You can go any motherfucking platform, but this ain't the motherfucking platform for that weak ass shit. I can't stand when motherfuckers disrespect other people and then demand respect and demand to be included. Black people do look, if people do that crap all the time, it ain't just black people that do this to it. Everybody want to be included, but you disrespect other people and to try to be included. Get out of here. That ain't the way you do things. You respect people for their points, you respect people for their views. But you can't sit up here and come and demand Mr. Blank to turn Atlanta Falcons to Atlanta culture. Like, what's the Atlanta culture even mean when you have a vastly a huge demographic of people with different opinions and different ethnicities and different backgrounds? But we want to sit up here and demand culture change. What is Atlanta culture? The biggest fucking problem is everybody trying to demand respect. No, this is what a quarterback is supposed to look like. It's the only way it's going to read. We don't know that. Tom Brady can't run for shit. That motherfucker got, what, 6 championships? He can't run for damn. Bill Belichick got 8 championships in his career. 2 as an assistant, 6 as a goddamn, as a head coach. Please. Drew Brees is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He ain't black. Some of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play the game are white quarterbacks. That culture shit. Get the fuck out of here with that culture bullshit. What do you think about another wide receiver? Well, I think this is why I want a guy like Kevin Stefanski. This is why I want a guy like, Mike McDaniel. Both those guys are known for developing the passing game. And like I said, for me, the passing game is paramount for me. This is why I love the fact that Matt Ryan is the president of football. Because if you look at the history of Matt Ryan, he's always done a very good job of not only identifying good receivers, but they know how to get the ball in the hands of the receivers. And I think you have to have a good mind as a pass concept developer, which Stefanski has done, not only with his knowledge to be a play caller, but a quarterback developer. I think Mike McDaniel and Kevin Stefanski is good with that. But I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about. If you want to sit down and talk to me, you will understand. You would understand, but I don't care about my delivery. If you worried about my delivery, bye. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. 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 Fuck you and anybody's delivery. Because people who have been soft-spoken and in your face, both of those guys got killed for both of their deliveries. So if you are pained in any way, shape, or form, Martin Luther King got killed because his soft-spoken delivery. Hey? Malcolm X got killed for his in-your-face delivery. Didn't matter whether it was soft-spoken or in your face. People have lost their lives just for talking, period, and speaking, period. And it's not about nobody's delivery. It's never been about anybody's delivery. People pick and choose what they want to hear and what they want to be offended by. They've been hiring fit coaches, whatever that means, for the last 8 years, and those guys haven't been able to win a trashy division. Let's start hiring a coach that stand on ovation right there. This is what I'm talking about, Clay. This is all that matters. It's all about that person's actions. Period, point blank. It's all about their actions. Period, point blank. Can you get it done? Can you help? Are you willing to help? That's it. That's all that matters. All this culture stuff, I don't care about him being white, black. Are you a good coach? Do you have a good record of getting the job done? The end. That's what should matter. Like, we've done all that coaching stuff for all this time, and guess what happened? Nothing. 8 straight losing seasons. So at this point, to hell with a culture, again, whatever the hell that means, I have no idea what culture means. We should be establishing an identity. Identity, whether it's offensively, we're going to run the ball, pass the ball, West Coast system, 3-4-4-3. We're going to be a blitzing. We're going to be cover 2. Establish an identity first. I think people get culture and identity mixed up. The Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Braves have an identity. Okay? The Atlanta Braves have an identity, not a culture. They have an identity. The identity of the Atlanta Braves is they win. They win, no matter what. Whether it's offensively or pitching, have one of the best pitching staff. They're going to hit home runs. Like, you can change your identity, but you got to stick to the identity. The Atlanta Falcons have not stuck to anything. They change it seems like every 3 years they change an identity. It's not the culture that y'all looking for. Some people are looking for culture. I take that back. Some people are looking at culture. Yeah, I want to have all this type of food, and it's like, at the end of the day, does that matter? No. But identity of a football team, that should be paramount. Like, people go, like, that culture stuff is so stupid to me. It's ignorance and it's arrogance when people talk about culture. Like, who are you to tell you? Like, who are you to sit up here and tell an organization, a owner of an organization, that you want the organization to be more black? Like, who are you, bro? Thing with was the whole leader of men cliche. It always seems like when went bad, it was going to get ugly. I question his leadership, but when them guys fought for him at the end, that's it. That's what I like, bro. You can tell, like, it was I think it was midway through the season when everything started breaking down for them. Like, it was questioned that, yeah, he lost the locker room and all that type of stuff. But you saw towards the end of the year, they love Mike. They loved him. They finished the season tough. So it was clear to me that it had nothing to do with, what people were saying. I just think people just didn't like him. The organization wasn't patient enough. They had a lot of injuries, and I understand them probably wanting to start over, and that's their prerogative. But like I said, he fought. Like I said, he fought. That's all I say. So another question. Well, I just think the Falcons have a clear I think they have an identity that they want to go after. And I like Mike McCarthy, but you know, I don't think the Falcons want to go there right now. Ooh, something tells me. Some fucking culture. Good God Almighty. Ooh, something tells. I personally hope the Falcons get cool. Look, I'm happy with Kubiak. I'm happy with Stefanski, Jesse Minter. I am truly with even guys like Mike Benet. I'm cool with everybody because I like all of the candidates. I don't really have a preference. I'm just looking for identity. But I like all of the candidates that the Atlanta Falcons. I really do. So I don't really have a preference, to be honest. Thank you for the podcast and shows. I'll continue to preach, keeping it 100 and giving your take about Atlanta football. I appreciate you. Maurice, man, like I said, I don't care if you like my delivery. Like I said, people have been killed for their soft delivery. People have been killed because of their harsh delivery. At the end of the day, it had nothing to do with anyone's delivery. People take exception because they disagree and they can't get past the disagreement. That's the real reason why people, dislike people and all that type. It's their personal preference. And right here, top dog. This ain't the truth. The Falcons' identity is losing. You are here in your feelings about a loser franchise. UGA is the best thing going in the state when it comes to sports. Quit crying, clown 28-3. Yeah, I know we losing. That's the whole point. Like people try so hard, but end up saying stupid stuff. Like why would I be arguing about the Falcons winning? Like, bitch, I know we suck. You say the most obvious shit just to come back and say 28-3. Duh. Good God, boy. Y'all gotta do like if you're gonna troll, do a better job of that. Saying the shit that we already know. Bitch, I know we suck. We see it every year we suck. Duh. Mike, man, why are you not acknowledging that we suck? Bitch, I know we suck. I know we fucking suck. And Antonio Pierce checked all the boxes. I mean, he's another one of those guys, a solid defensive background. You know he has a no nonsense attitude in regards to how he wants to deliver his message and toughness and stuff like Antonio Pierce checks all of those. So I don't disagree with him being a possible target as far as the head coach. I think that's a good. I think that's a good. I think all of the people that the Atlanta Falcons are interviewing, all of those guys will be good. Like I said, I don't know about perfect, but I think all of these guys will be good prospects for the head coaching job. This motherfucker come here and say some serious shit. Man, the Falcons suck, man. You need to start crying about it. Nigga, I know we fucking suck. Top dog. Top dog. What else you got to say? All of the crying in the world is Mike doing. It's not going to help this bitch. Duh. Are you repeating the same shit that I said before? Okay. Me doing the podcast is not going to help the Atlanta Falcons win championships, okay? And I want to tell you, Mr. Top Dog, Mr. 28-3, guess what? You coming at me is not going to make the Atlanta Falcons or your team or whoever team win. So I don't even know why you even saying this type of stuff. I love my Atlanta chokes. Duh, shit. We know we fucking suck. Oh yeah, he came back. That's what it is. He done came back from a different. He done came back from a different damn. He done came back from a different profile and sit up here, man. You hurt my feelings, cursing me out. Get out of here, bitch. Bitch. Yeah, that's all it was. Got in their damn feelings. He cursed me out. You shouldn't curse me out like that. He cursed me out. Yeah, he came back from a different. Look, it's okay, y'all. Woo! Let's get Ric Flair as the head coach. Boy, y'all tripping. Like I said, if you get your feelings about anybody's delivery on any channel, just unfuck subscribe. Get your weak ass up out. Like, get out of here. Stop acting like some damn. Like, y'all act like some fucking infants. Man, you talk to me like that, man. You can't talk to me. Daddy screamed at me. Sound like a damn infant. You cursed me. I can't believe you cursed me. You're mean, Mr. Mike. You shouldn't curse me, Mr. Mike. I love your channel. You shouldn't curse me. Oh, please. Fucking infant up here talking about grown ass men and women. You curse me. That's not nice. That's me. Just unfucking subscribe. You ain't gotta follow Smitty. You ain't gotta follow AFN. You ain't got to follow nobody. Hi, Jim Bob Cooter. Nah, bro, we good on that. Like I said, it's a burner account. I know Mr. Top Dog don't like getting cursed. He like cursing people out. He don't like getting cursed out. But like I said, man, stay tuned for more. Like I said, y'all keep asking those questions. Stay tuned. Like I said, it's all about sports and debating. If you worried about anyone's delivery, then you're the problem. Okay? If you worried about someone's delivery and you're not listening to their message and what they're actually saying, then you are the problem. That person isn't the problem. You got to learn to listen to what people are saying and stop listening to how they're saying. And that's the bottom line, because mad, yeah, which signifies anger, signifies passion and emotion. That's what that signifies. So just in case you and your feelings for subscribing or listening to a show that's called Mad Mike Sports. Again, Mad Mike, Ski, Jamal, Scotty, what's next? Corey Gear, Raymond, Maurice Moore, Drip, Eric Parker. We're not the problem. You are, because you came to a platform that we talk with whatever feelings you have. We don't block people over here because they establish their points and their views. We block people for coming in here for unreasonable stupid shit. Like you joining a platform that's literally called Mad Mike Rants, and then expect them not to curse you out. Get your weak ass out of here. Oh, I know they losing their mind. Like I said, because it's not what like I said, so many people have, and the crazy part, see, this is why I love Kirby Smart. I love Kirby Smart because of this. When you look at Kirby Smart, you don't say Kirby Smart, Georgia Bulldogs is white or black culture. Everybody is a part of it. It's a mentality at Georgia. Okay? It's a mentality. You don't say, oh, that's definitely a black man's school. You don't say, oh, that's definitely that's a white man's school. They want ballers there. Fuck if you white, black, Hispanic, it don't fucking matter. Kirby want motherfuckers there that gonna play ball and they're gonna play that shit hard. But people, a lot of people, and mostly the black culture of Atlanta, they just want everything to be black, pro black quarterback. You want black quarterback, you want a black GM, you want a black hit, you want a black team president, you want all black everything. Okay? Nobody say that about that Kirby Smart is a racist because all he do is get black people and white people. Like, get out of here. Only Falcon fans say that stupid ass culture shit. You hurt my feelings. Oh, feelings. We need to be worried about winning games and getting people in here who understands the game of football. Fuck all that culture shit. That culture shit is some stupid, selfish crap. It's selfish and it's stupid. Well, you just want to sit up here and say, at the end of the day, we all derive from the same ancestor. So keep that stupid ass culture shit to yourself. Because somewhere down the lines, black people got white ancestors, and somewhere down the line, white ancestors got black ancestors. So keep that culture, black, pro white bullshit to yourself. Because I ain't the one I ain't the man to fuck with. All right. Go. I don't know if y'all remember that. Y'all wrestling fans will probably get that. But look, man, I'm done. All right. Again, I don't care nothing about no culture. I don't care like you treat me, like a human being, period, point blank. Whether you white and black. It's about the content of your character, not the color of your skin. Okay? Fuck you and that culture shit. Anybody that believe that culture shit, you can get the biggest fucking fist you can find and shove it up your ass. Because I don't give a shit about you and your culture fits. We want winners in here. We want people that understand football. And we want people that want to talk. Content of your character. Shout out to MLK, not the fucking content, the color of your skin. Get out of here with that nonsense. Culture, shove it up. Shove it up it. And that's the bottom line because Mad Mike said so. I am out of here. Peace.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.